Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are on build 3 of our magic house by... Why do I always forget who it's by? It's by Cute Room. You think I could... Why do I want to say Cute Bee? I don't know. Cute Room. Anyways, we did all of our little... Oh, that's what happened. That sticker came on. Remember the bottom book was just a sticker? Okay, good to know they're not great stickers. I thought I glued the hat. So let's try to, without ruining the hat. Okay, we'll see how that goes. So we did our little bottles, our hourglass. Guys, if you watched my last one, I couldn't remember the name. It's an hourglass. Not a timekeeper. Well, it is a timekeeper, but it's called hourglass. Little candles and our little witch's hat on a book inside here. So we're gonna make some more. Let's just keep it going. We're gonna jump right in. So we need A79, which I believe is this little piece right here, and then B15. B15, the little butterflies. And you can't just punch these out, but sometimes they kind of stick a little bit. Yeah, it's just going to lay right over the top of that, so we're just going to use our Aleene's Tacky Glue. With my little, I love this bottle. I got it off of Amazon for $1 something. It's got the precision tip. I love this thing. So right down around that brown border on the picture. There we go, got it lined up. And we have a little butterfly display. Okay. Now, here we're going to have a little bit of fun. This is something that's, I've not done this before. So we're going to use the big frame that we already cut out and B14, which is here. Just, yeah, I should just pop them out. So it's like a kind of like, looks kind of like rocks and water. I'm not quite sure. Just a picture. So it's going to go same way right around the brown outline there. We'll get this on real quick. I always just like to use my hands to make sure they're all even on the sides. Okay, now, that's not the new part. That's just making a picture in a frame, but this is the new part to me. So we're gonna get our flocking out. And I just put away those little baggies. I'm gonna grab that staying up here from when we took apart all of our little bits. We had these little baggies, Ziploc. These are wonderful to put the flocking in, because this flocking will get everywhere if you just try to keep it in here. So what I'm gonna do is actually put them in before I try to work with them. Yeah, that is vacuum sealed. I was hoping to get some air in, and ooh, shot across. Now flocking is just like a loose moss kind of material, is how I describe it. It's just a little bit mossy and furry, kind of. Come on, get out of there. And obviously does not want to cooperate. What are you doing? It does get some static clean, so that's enough. You can see that static clean all clean. It's already all over my desk. Whenever I work with this, I have to completely clear everything off my desk at the end of the build. And because this stuff will be everywhere, like seriously. I don't know how it gets everywhere, but it just somehow does. This is an old wet wipe, so it's not actually wet anymore. Maybe I should get a wet one. Whoop. Picks it up much better that way. Okay. Second bag. Oh, I didn't even... Didn't unseal it all the way. I didn't cut. There we go. Oh, come on. I like when they give it to you already in the Ziploc baggie. So much easier. I mean, obviously. Come on. Oh, come on. Why is it being so difficult? Normally I would say it's enough, but I haven't looked. I know we have flowers and stuff and all around the top. I don't know if we use this again. Although granted, I have more in my stash. Get the biggest clump out. Call it good. Look at that mess. Okay. Let me clean up here real quick so that I don't track it all over more space. Well, I don't know if the wet does any better. I understand the use of this. It's just Wish there was something easier to work with. It's not so messy. Okay, now on to the, so on here, everywhere that's brown, we're gonna put glue. Okay, and then we're gonna sprinkle on the dark. Okay, so we're gonna leave the blue areas, I guess the water, and I almost wonder if a paintbrush would work. And remember, wherever there's not glue, this flocking will not stick. So you can't just, like right now, it's not even. You can see the streaks. I'll have to even that out so that the flocking sticks to all of that area. It will only stick to glued spaces. Okay, I'm going to try something here if I can find. Oops. Oh. Okay, I just have a kind of a stiff brush. Well, I'm wondering if I should have done this in sections because it's already kind of starting to dry. I'll just say it's a little bit harder to put flocking on and then try to go in, and you can always add more on top. It's kind of harder to add it to the base, like next to this stuff. I mean, not impossible. It can always be done. Yeah, this is already getting very tacky. Let's see what happens. The dark. I almost grabbed the light. And I'll be the first to say I am not a master of this stuff. I'm literally just putting it all over and seeing what sticks. Not exactly what I meant to do, but okay. But now it's compacted. Will it come? I think I defeated my... Yeah, when I packed it down, it... Okay, I'm not happy. I think I did it too thick. I think there's a whole level on top that's see the bottom level sticking only to the brown, but what happened, yeah, I got too thick of a layer on, and then it just stuck to itself. But now that I kind of scraped some of that top layer off, I've got the blue showing and just the green where all that brown was. Except I would like a bit more down here. Oh, maybe that's a good way to do it. Or not. Got a bit of a bald spot up here too. The first hit on the paintbrush before glue it's stuck on there, it works really good. Just that one spot. Put it in that one. Keeps lifting. Kind of tells you when there's too much moss. It doesn't want to sit down. Okay, I think that is good. Let's get most of the glue out of that paintbrush. So this is a bit clumpier than I've worked with in the past. Like, I'm not used to these bigger clumps, and then it compacts so easily. So honestly, I have quite a bit of this. I'm just gonna, that's good. And then what we're gonna do, now this is the tricky part. We're gonna go on top, just in like spots around, and put the light green. So we've got to put the glue on top of this moss. Okay. Yeah, and sometimes that doesn't work out too good. Yeah, it's hard to run, like, I wanted a line. Oy. Let's see what we got here. I don't know how this is going to turn out, so. And this is much looser, smaller stuff than the green, than the dark green. Everywhere but on the glue. Are you kidding me? I worked so hard to get it in there and I'm just dumping it out. Still a bit heavy. So in the picture, they do have the very center kind of empty, but it's a little bit heavy. Now, honestly, this is where artistic license come in. You can add as much to this, as little of this, you know, to your preference. Doesn't have to look like the picture at all. You can try to get it exactly like the picture. Whatever you like. I'm just kind of maybe kind of close. I think that I'm gonna call it there because I don't want to keep going and digging and digging. I'm gonna mess it up. I'm not gonna take it all off or something. So I like living. It's like a living portrait, I guess. I don't know. So now we get to clean up from our fun. So if I had to pick one of the two, I'd rather work with that denser. It seemed like the dark was a little bit denser. This light stuff is horrible. Okay, you know what we're doing? I'm gonna do, hold on. Instead of trying to wipe all this off the mat, I'm just gonna go and dump my mat. But not my pieces, right? We did lose a few pieces up here and over here. Okay. All right. Now that that's done, let's get these 4 little ones so I don't lose them because I don't know what they go to yet. Am I centered back? I try to keep my mat centered because that's where I know to work. You know, unlike when I go off frame from you guys. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, that was kind of cool. I don't know. Was it worth the effort? I don't know. But we are going to jump and make a magic table, it says. Remove I need A13. Is that the last one? Oh, this one. Duh, the one I'm working on. So this is 75. 74. That was 75. These are 77s, and these are 78. Okay. So basically we're going to take the rest of all of what's in this one. Oh, that's one piece. Okay, gotcha. So that's the front of the table, and these are the two sides, yeah. So that piece of wood is completely empty. It will go in our box. Now, here's the point where the little piece of sandpaper they gave you, they would like you to sand, you know, where they were connected, because they leave little bits sometimes. I, however, do not like the feel of sandpaper, so I just use my blade. And we are going to, where they're connected, a lot of times they leave a light spot. And I just have this little brown marker that matches really good. It's just the little things like this. I would have never thought of doing this in the beginning when I first started. It's something I've just started doing in the last couple builds. And it just kind of, but as you see, I mean, I even forgot it on this one. It just kind of takes it a notch up. You know, just kind of picks it up a little notch. So just little things you pick up along the way. Okay, so these little arches are going to face down, obviously. And there is a decorative side and a flat side, a blank side. So decorative side's out. Oh, okay, so these are going to go on the outside. So where's my form? I still have not made a new one yet. This is just a couple pieces of wood my dad made me to give me a 90-degree angle. And I need to make a new one. It's too tall. Sometimes I can't reach the little pieces. Okay. Yes, these are on the outside, so make sure that decorative piece is facing the correct way. And these are small pieces, but I am going to just put a touch with that super glue in the middle, because we all know I'm impatient. I second guess myself if I had it facing the right way or not. I know you can't see that. Sorry, I'm just pushing the corners together, that's all. I like using the Aleene's because it's stronger. If you haven't seen any of my builds before where I've explained this, if you have, sorry, I'll tell you again. I feel that this gives, over time, not just today or tomorrow, but like in weeks from now or months from now, the Aleene's gives a stronger hold versus the super glue. I've had a few little things snap off that I knew were just done with super glue when I've moved things. But at the same time, I am impatient. So, hence using both. And Aleene's will dry clear, but if I see it, I just kind of clean it up. Why did that not work? That did not work at all. At all. What happened? Okay. It was not level. I must have not had the side piece back enough. Oh, no, it's not going to work. So if you have to re-glue something, no big deal. But make sure you get as much of the old glue off as you can, because otherwise you're just gluing to old glue and not directly on the wood. So, lesson learned the hard way. Now, why were you not all the way flush? This is one of the favorite songs I did. Stop, drop, and roll doesn't work in hell. See, this one's not. I don't have to use, oh, I see. I've got glue buildup. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that before I use it. So, good old-fashioned way now, by hand. Let's see. And just, I've had them totally crooked before, you know, had them slightly crooked. Just do the best you can. Hell ain't taking no advice. Sorry. I guess I've gotten comfortable enough with recording that sometimes I forget I'm recording. Okay, and then this is the part of real time, people. Oh, it wasn't flat. Hold on. Yep, watch and paint, or glue dry. Why was he paint dry? Watch and glue dry. Okay. They're not, oh, that one's not. What is wrong with you guys? It's still crooked. Sheesh, Missy. The bottoms are crooked. Same here. Is it the wood? I don't know, but they were both, they looked level on the top, but they were crooked on the bottom. Oh, those 4 little pieces of wood that I didn't know where they were going to go. They're going to go on the dividers here and the ends. Okay, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, just up and down, and then, yeah. I think I'm just going to use Aleene's on these. Oh no, wait. So be careful what side you put glue on, because you want the nice side facing out, obviously. Just want to make sure they're level up and down so that it'll stand right. Yeah, there's only one dark side. The side you glue on, it looks like it was supposed to be dark, but then it like glitched on the paint. I don't know if you can see that. this is, maybe it's just me, but this is the slow work, the meticulous. This is why I like miniatures, because the meticulous work sometimes it's a pain in the butt, and God, I hate it. But when it, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I got into this, for these little bitty things. So yeah, it takes time. I mean, if you want to do it well, it takes time. But you know, so and maybe if you did the, I don't know, the same thing over and over all day, you could put these 4 pieces on in like 30 seconds. I don't know, but I can't, and I want them to be nice and straight, so it takes my time. Now we've got to be careful because we don't want to bump everything that we've already done. Oh, this is the song I just wrote yesterday. It's kind of a remake of one of my other ones, but added to it. And then our top is just going to set kind of centered, I guess. There's not, it's not like even on any, so yeah, just kind of centered. And I'm not going to do the super glue on this one because then we're going to set it to the side so it can have its time to glue. I just do the super glue when I'm impatient and I've still got to work with it. And I don't want to wait for it to be completely tacky enough to work, you know, on its own. Yeah, I think there we go. So there's our little magic table. You see that? So we're just going to set that. I'm going to actually set it upside down to give it some time to dry without putting pressure on it. Where are we at? About 40 minutes? Okay, let's make a magic wand. So, wind B12. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, let me get our pieces. B12 and B13 are the thin gold and the thick gold. The only 2 golds we have, okay? And then B38 is a small rose bead, and there's 2. Okay. Throw those back in there. So there's, oh, we're not doing black, we're doing gold. I did not pull the gold because we hadn't used it yet. Thick and thin. I do have white, I'm going to pull over. Yeah, and then just our flowers, our rope, and our material. Okay. And then one of these are so pretty. These are what I want to make my little lollipops out of for my doctor's office. But I'm actually going to try, I have some air dry clay coming. soon, so I'm going to try that. Okay. Here's what I don't understand. They say I should take the thin wire and wrap it around an awl, which is, I don't have an awl, but I have, well, I'll show you what I have. I think it's kind of, it's not the same, but it would work. Because I think an awl is also sharp at winning, is it not? So these are my metal my metal working puzzles. I do 3D metal puzzles also. And so it's similar to this, which is what you'd use to bend the metal pieces around and then twist the tabs in the end. But I actually have multiple sizes, and so at first I thought, oh, that little one will probably work, but here's the thing. I don't know why they tell, okay, this is what I don't understand about the instructions. Let me put these away and show you why I think that's silly. Because we're going to wind the thin, they want us to wind it around an awl and then put it on here. Why don't we just wind it around? It's very hard to see that. It's the thicker of the gold. Why don't we just wind it around here? That way we have the exact size we need. Am I missing something? I don't understand why this is such a thing. Like, oh, that will, like, I seriously don't understand why. I was looking at it going, what am I missing? But they want the big one to be 2.2 centimeters. And it's very soft, very, very soft. So we have a little piece left. We'll tuck it back in our bowl. And now, whoop. So here's the thing. How it's going to go is the bead's going to go on the end, and then we're going to have a 1/2 centimeter wrapped around the top here. But I think I want to glue. Do I want to glue? Not a tight fit. It's a very, very loose fit. So, the fun of making miniatures. This is part of my process, deciding what, because I don't always trust them. Obviously, why would you wrap that around a dowel? An owl. Maybe it's supposed to be loose. I don't know. I mean, you can. Okay, now I'm just second guessing myself and triple guessing myself, and you know. So I'm gonna stop now. I don't think that super glue is gonna do much, but I'm gonna just in case. And then I put some of the Aleenes down in the center. And I'm just gonna hold it there for a second, because we're gonna kind of have to manhandle a little bit when we wrap this. So I'm trying to So it says like 1/2 centimeter. I'm just gonna go with what looks good, honestly. I'm gonna give it a little, kind of a little hook there to get started, just by using my nail to push it over. I think I want to hook it more than that. Come here. Yeah, I just put like a little loop, open-ended loop on there, so it can kind of grasp it. Because I don't think I could, it's too small to like actually hold. I don't know why I put the glue on first, because you can actually roll it down lower where we can get more access. And then push it up. Yeah, I think just literally wrapping it. And they're not really supposed to be like right beside each other. I'm trying to keep, it's not cooperating. I'm trying to keep a hold of it with my thumbnail, because I thought I was wrapping. I thought I had like 2 wraps. No, it was just spinning. There, now it's wrapping. So I made sure, I know you guys cannot see any of this. I will show you as soon as I can. I wrapped them like really far apart, and then I realized I want them a little closer. So I just squished them. Now I just need to get that last little tail to bend down. Easier said than done. It's not very noticeable, you guys. This, oh, I pushed the bead. It's such thin wire. Literally, it is so thin. I just pulled that tail back out. Come on, just lay down. I'm just kind of trying to decide if I need to squish it up. The bottom loop is like a little bit low. And I'm just bending the crud out of the bottom of this piece. Okay, that's that little tail there. Okay, here's the, yep, I was The reason I don't like this little tiny wire is it's like a wire coated in a gold metallic-y paper kind of thing. And the end is already starting to like come apart from the wire. Maybe a bigger surface. I just have a tail that I'm trying to push down. Okay, well, I'm just going to end up tearing that paper off of the wire. So I'm going to stop messing with it. And it's so little noticeable. I don't even know if you guys can see that little bit of that twist. I mean, it looks really good in the paper, but it is not what happens in real life. So that honestly was a waste of time. But we have our magic wand. So put our wire back. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry. My mom always told me, do not hold your sneezes in. Okay, I need two blocks, 2 wooden blocks, A33. Which was the... removed from A6 because we did that earlier. Here, we need 2 of these. Ooh. And then we need B3-2. It's the other sticker. Okay, so we're actually going to stack these 2 and make it thicker. So, yeah. Just a very simple, put the 2 pieces together and squeeze. And then peel off the back of this sticker here. I don't know why I have so much trouble with these. Just take your time. And like I said in the last one, kind of roll it around there. And again, I think give us a little bit of leeway because I'm even on the top and we are over on the bottom, but I just cut them off. What did that say? I don't know. I want to say something Camila's Jose child. I don't know. It's very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. Okay, so we're almost at an hour, and I'm gonna go ahead. I need to put my phone on charge. We're building up things to put on this table. So next time, oh, I don't know why they do this. Okay, next time, come back next time. We're gonna work with some of that lime green felt in there. And we're gonna pull it. I've done this once before, and I was not a fan. So let's see. This is just a small amount. A couple more books. We're gonna pull some other pieces, and then we'll be able to. So I think we're gonna put our table together next build, and then we're going to start after that putting some walls together. Like, we're jumping into walls, guys. Woo, we're jumping in quick. All right, so join me on the next build. I hope you have a great day or evening, whichever the case may be for you, and I'll see you later. Bye.